Okay, students, this is what I want to go over with you today. We're going to be working on Google Pixelation Art. So to begin, what you need to do is go over here to the Google Applications bar or the waffle that gives you the many applications here that are for you. You click Sheets, and then you're going to come to this screen right here. You're going to click Blank, and then you're going to open up all of the columns here that are in Google Sheets. And what I want you to do is go over to the first option here after you have clicked Control All or Control A to highlight all of your columns. You're going to come right in here until you get this arrow right up on the screen, and you're going to drag all this slider bar all the way over here. So now your columns are tiny little squares. Now you can go ahead and unselect all of your columns. But again, make sure all of your columns are selected before you move the bar over, because you're going to move this little bar that's right between the A and the B. So I'm going to go back to show you what I did again. So first, this is what you come to. Your columns here, A, B, and C, and D, are large columns. You're going to push Control A to highlight all of the columns. Control A is on your keyboard, and the letter A with the Command key or the CTRL key is the Control key. Highlight all of your columns, get the arrow in between the columns here, touch this gray line between the letter A and B. Once the arrow appears, you're going to hold down the left click on your mouse or on the keyboard pad, the mouse pad. You're going to hold down the left click and drag your columns all the way over to the skinny area. Now you're going to begin filling in the colors of the squares to create your image. So if you wanted to create this tic-tac-toe that is here on the right side of the screen, you're going to click this here. You can go ahead and highlight by holding down the button as you highlight all of these squares here. And what you're going to do is make sure you have the paint bucket tool right here highlighted, and you're going to get your yellow. If you wanted all your squares to be black, you can just click inside of the top arrow, the top box here, this A, and highlight all of the squares here and turn them black, just like so. Then what you can do is go in and highlight all of these down here, turn them yellow, and now you have your tic-tac-toe board beginnings, just like so. I'm going to come across here and highlight, then click the paint bucket and turn this yellow, and now you can see I'm beginning to create my pixelation of my tic-tac-toe. So now that I have this highlighted here, bring this over here, these two columns, I'm going to turn these yellow as well, and then I'm going to highlight down here at number 22 and going all the way across over to here, and this is going to be yellow. Now I can begin going in and changing the colors of the boxes inside to make sure I create my X on the inside, just like the image over here on the right hand side. And you're going to do this until you get the X in the box to create your image. Remember, you're using the paint bucket tool and the boxes with the left click to select what you're doing. And then you're just changing the colors with the paint bucket tool here. And that is how you are going to create your image. Make sure you go ahead and find your image that you want to recreate so that you can know what you're doing. All you have to do is type in Google pixelated images, pixelated art images. And then you click images, you're going to find a whole source or slew of images that can be recreated. And then you're just going to go over here and begin recreating them in Google Sheets. Thank you so much and happy creating.